Hi everyone, welcome to Unit 2. For this unit we're going to be looking at the social structure and interaction, going to be looking at status symbols, examining and defining symbolic influences on society, looking at socialization, and then how cultural decisions are made. Now in Unit 2, you'll be having the discussion right here. So you have the discussion board and your assignment. For the discussion board, make sure to focus on having your APA formatted in-text citation and reference so that you can support your work. That's where a lot of the issues I see people have. They don't have any support for their work and they're not using appropriate sources in terms of they're basically writing opinions without the support. So make sure to focus on that. Now, let's go over some of the concepts in Chapter 3. So for this week, you're going to be reading Chapters 3 and 4. And when you focus on this, make sure to look at some of the challenges and how society is developing when we look at the cultural changes that are going on. Now, some of the key slides that we want to look at is how society makes us human. So how are some of the cultural values of society and how do they make us human? You'll notice that there's going to be influences on hereditary and the environment, which is going to influence our human behavior. And it's going to really cause a lot of challenges with researchers. Another thing we want to look at is socialization into the self and mind. So we're going to look at a couple different studies and how we can evaluate some of the thoughts that we had and how it develops from society. You'll notice that people take the role of significant others, and we look at what people do based off what we have seen and noticed in society. That's a very key concept that we're going to be focusing on, and that's something that you can bring in the discussion board as well. How we learn to take the role of the others. So there's 3 different stages, and the stages are going to be divided into basically so when you look at these different age ranges, you want to focus on the stage of growth and how people's perceptions will change. So that's some of the concepts that you're going to be seeing in Unit 3. Now, one thing I want to show you was this slide. A lot of theories by Sigmund Freud, he had a lot of influential theories that he developed, but most of them have been discarded at this point. Most of them are outdated, and people don't really have a lot of respect for many of the theories. So I think that's very interesting how things have changed throughout time. Now, if you look at how people make decisions, it's based off of what society has taught us. And you'll see a lot of that in chapters 3 and 4. So remember, for this week, you have to read chapters 3 and 4. You have to have your discussion board, first post by Thursday, remaining post by Sunday, and can be to any of my questions. And then also make sure to focus on your content development and then your assignment as well. And I look forward to your effort this week.